Hello and welcome everybody to Detective Grimoire. Oh, no, sorry, Grimoire. Maybe. I'm not the best at pronouncing things. But this is the first game that came before Tangled Power. So, apparently they changed a lot of the art style and stuff like that, and as soon as I found out that Tangled Tower was the second in the line of series, that I was like, oh heck, I gotta record the first one too. So let's see how this one pans out. And go! This one. Okay. Challenges 0 out of 7. Yes, I am. Sound is important. Yes, I have headphones on. Hammer Games production. Original scores, yes. Look, all the people worked on it. I wonder if it's the same guy. Who voices him?
2025 last night. A murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marshland.
Hold on. A tourist attraction? Here? I don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Famous? All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in the swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old alien. I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
We've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
Alright, Richard Remington, founder of the tourist attractions Boggy's Bog, was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. Alright, so because that's military time here in America, so if I was a silly American trying to figure this out, give me a second. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 8 o'clock at night. So it's almost at 9 o'clock. Alright. Look, I'm smart. Exact cause of death is unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggest that the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other oh my god, why can't I say this? Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, it's a suspect. Oh, he's quote. Okay. Oh, and also, if you hear me frantically running around, it's because Annabelle, my pet rat, is sleeping in my bed. I know, it's adorable. And I have to make sure she doesn't chew on anything. Right now, she's asleep. Usually she's good at not chewing in my bed. So, but we'll see. It'll be a fun experiment. So, alright.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
Ah, such good animation. I love it. A Swamp Full of Secrets, Chapter 1. Start.
Your case file's in the top right.
Oh.
You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here. When you've collected some, of course.
Oh, okay.
I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
Oh, that's nice.
That's where I need to go. I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right.
Oh.
Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
Boop. Boop. Oh, hello.
Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
From the fairground?
I've never seen you before.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and
You'll
behave.
get lost. I would never forgive myself if I
Is
let
this-
you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared.
Huh. Was there another game before this one? Oh, man. I need to do a better background check in games.
I might pretend I imagined her.
Yeah, because I'd never seen her as far as I know, this is the first one. And unless there was like a little demo or something, I don't know.
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here. Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
Oh, thank you.
Just my luck, the gate's closed. Looks like I can move these middle latches around. I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate.
Oh.
Probably.
Oh, nice. Over here, and then we go over. Yeah, come on, eat. No. Ah! Oh, I'm so smart. Can I? Oh no. Okay, fine. Now, what was this?
Is an opportunity for a photographic memento. The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they fighting?
Or are they hugging?
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water.
Oh, I wonder why. And let's go.
Just my luck, the gate's closed.
No.
Looks like I should just have to slide at least.
I
Then
did.
I'll be able to get through. Probably.
I did it. I'll do it again.
Hey, nice.
Oh.
I might get one of these from my office.
Okay.
This is the tourist attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's do some thinking.
Okay.
Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom.
Okie dokie.
And flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it out. I just have to focus my thoughts and reach a conclusion.
Okay.
Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
It's way too big for my beard. A swamp.
The tourist attraction is way too big for the swamp to make any money. Oh, that doesn't make sense, does it?
I think it does. I think you're just being silly. Okay. The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money.
The swamp
Ah.
is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
Okay, we're going to turn that off. Window mode. going to turn that off right now. But
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
okay. Oh, there's a museum or a cafe. Oh,
Note to self, don't fall in.
you can if you want to. Let's go to the
I
cafe.
should visit the crime scene before I do anything else.
Oh.
I think Officer James said it was to the west.
Oh, I guess that's the west. Oop.
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore.
I mean, you can try. What's that?
These flower petals seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there.
What's that?
I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else.
Ah,
I think Officer James...
yes. To the west. Protest? Clearing.
Rocks sitting in the water like stepping stones. If that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one.
What is this? What's this?
There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
This way. Ah, good. I was right.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door. And back down into those reeds by the water.
What about the other one?
There are bizarre... And back...
What about these
A
footprints?
strange footprints stop right by these reeds. Maybe I should take a closer look. Maybe I can move some of them out of the way.
Yoink, 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 yoinkity, yoink, 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 yoink,
A
yoink.
strange pair of green flippers, badly hidden in the reeds outside the office.
Huh. Oh, alright, I know that. Okay. Huh.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
Okay, okay.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down.
What's...
Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Yeah. You just don't want to ruin your nice pedicure, which honestly I wouldn't want to either.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Page 2, page 3. Next. Oh. That's a nice little map. Where am I? Oh, I'm over here. Okay, that's where I am. Oop. Now what?
So,
Don't know. Small move in the chest. Okay. I can't go in. What about over there?
I don't like it here.
You know what? Me too.
I can't get in here without a key.
Ah,
Maybe if I get desperate.
lame. Oh! Hello.
Some suspects. Let's get this investigation started. Alright, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
Oh.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
It's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best.
It's actually my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best.
Your job.
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really? But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
last night.
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
It was
He
you.
was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
Percent of glue? I have nothing. Okay. You!
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
What?
You don't look it. Who are you, anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Van de Peer.
The famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
I have a talent for answering my questions.
That's great. Let's hope you have a talent for answering my questions.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming? Vincent Van de Peer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Van de Peer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse.
You.
What's a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
Sure.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh, no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Alright, last night.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed I was working. Very hard indeed. Well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
But were you swimming in the
So what
swamp?
kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burl, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself.
Was this at the
I was
cafe?
filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? An outside there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
Yeah. Because... came to the swamp in the first place.
Vincent Van de Peer lied to me because Bobby Burrell came to the swamp in the first place. I don't get it. Seriously.
Ah. Okay.
Vincent Van de Peer told me that Bobby Burrell was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burrell doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
It was at the cafe.
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
In the past.
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
Swamp man.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way. I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea.
Ooh.
Right. That's the one. I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends.
I don't think you
Nothing
were
worth
friends.
getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Okay, oh. Footage recorded last night at the... footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder, filmed by Vincent Van de Peer in the clearing on the west side of the swamp, near the crime scene. There is nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order. Tap the sound. Interesting. You. Ugh.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpeer over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
You did.
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
Lost in the swamp. Let's look for it.
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
It's just
Well,
that. It's
I
weird.
can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
Like killing.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left my video camera, yes, but I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Can I see it?
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect.
Yeah,
Here we
because
are.
it's black and
Feel
white.
free to take a look.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night.
You have to take it to a red room.
Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I will.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
Okay, fine. His long legs. Blurred photograph taken by Bobby Burrell shortly before the murder. It shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of the swamp. The being in the photo seems to have long legs. Alright,
Vincent's work, I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
yeah? Oh. Okay. Yeah. What about
He's
this?
a talented man, that Burl. Sometimes I wonder if he'd be better off pursuing his photography full-time, you know?
No. Okay, fine. Well, I guess... Museum!
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
Like the ones we saw.
That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee.
Hope not either. Why is it all...
It's a stepping stone path that goes past the museum and into the woods. So glad I'm wearing my best shoes today.
Oh, as always, you know. This
The
one.
door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around, just until the gap in the middle is clear.
Okie dokie. Oh, okay. Aha.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
He's talking about Professor Layton. Oh, hello.
Let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
You're incorrect, detective. I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trench coat, my sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What
Oh.
are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook.
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook. So, if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here...
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
Oh, fine.
So, you're visiting the museum. For fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
Hinting
My
very
suggestion.
badly.
And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone
Oh my
else
God,
I've
look.
met so far.
Pockets.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
Ugh. Thank God. Information about Boggy. Clicked by Agent Folder. Boggy Swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches in which there where he has 3 claws on each arm, to the modern character as a simple fin-like arms instead, to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe that information is out there somewhere. Oh. Oh.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one
I
final
love his
time
pockets.
before disappearing into the night.
Like Batman.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come
Rude.
and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I don't...
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
What you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
I mean, we're bigger than the police.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though. I'd better take a look at this.
Museum. I wonder if it's supposed to be like that.
This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
Oh. Boggy's feet are always hidden in water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back. Oh, a journal recorded 60 years ago by an explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existed contains notes and sketches on the appearance of the swamp creature. Boggy is shown with 3 small claws on each arm. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back. And what's over here?
Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs.
Oh,
Something seems out of place.
okie dokie. Well, that one goes there. That one goes there. Oh, according to... B. According to historical sketches, the skin would have had a number of spots and patterns, like that, similar to that of a totem frog. 3 prominent sharp claws those are supposedly the primary weapon. Some have been showed to have a thumb. So then...
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit. It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
Oh, okay. And these flippers are not part of the museum exhibit, that's for sure. Nope.
Things in jars. I don't like things in jars. Unless the thing is marmalade.
Oh.
These are skulls? Oh, they're just models. Creepy models.
I went to a museum full of skulls. It was kind of cool. I liked
Books
it.
about Boggy and other mysterious creatures. I'll read them some other time.
Yeah.
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
Another story from Boggy's Bog. It's a little Easter egg. Recorded by Swamp Sound.
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location. It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place.
And what about that?
Apparently, Actually, this is the exact hat worn by the explorers 60 years ago.
Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. I thought you would talk longer.
It seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn swamp.
Ugh. What's that?
This is a really cramped museum. Just one room, not worth the admission price.
Oh, we hadn't paid to get here? Lame. Oh.
This staircase is a tree, and this tree is a staircase. And this place is so weird.
Oh, what's this?
Someone please tell me why there's a house here.
It's Baba Yaga.
Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home.
Just because the lights are on doesn't mean someone's home.
The latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place. Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
Okay. This one. Oh, this one goes there. And this one goes there. This one goes here. Okay, fine. Be that way. But if I put you here? Perfect. I'm amazing. I am. Hi. Oh.
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
Yes. I climbed up the tree. I'm paid to walk in people, sorry.
Not exactly. I had to climb up here first.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention.
I like her hair.
But I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
Nope.
No. I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you.
Aw.
I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you.
Your
What
job.
do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born.
Resident
I have
Bog
absolutely
Witch.
nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here,
Which are?
but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area.
Ooh.
I've learned many things from them.
Like how to
What
poison
about this
people.
little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set. But if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow, how do you do that?
Chemistry.
A page from Weybridge's Book of Pressed Flowers contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museum and can't be found anywhere else. Oh, how interesting.
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Yes.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Well, then tell
that
me.
Sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
Alright, present clue? How about this?
This is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might.
Okay. Gloves.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet.
Oh. How? Tap, tap. Oh!
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Oh. This and that. Hey, I did it!
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
Yeah. I appreciate the icon of the drippy drips, because that helps me immensely. What do you know about this guy?
You should ask someone else.
Oh, okay. What about Boggy?
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
What do you think of
I
Remington?
have nothing good to say about that man.
Why
So
not?
I won't say anything at all.
But he's dead. He can't hear you.
There's a whole load of needles and wool on that shelf. Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore. The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading, though I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually.
Oh, what's that?
I'm indoors. What a treat.
Okay, oh,
A little blanket on a little bed in a little house. It makes very little sense.
what was that?
This is like an oven? Or is it just a boiler? It's so old-fashioned it hurts my brain.
Oh, I had those days.
The tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it. Okay, even I'll admit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright, this way. Oh wait, that's not where I want. I want to go this way. And then this way. I'm at the cafe! I didn't realize. Oh! Noise. Hey, you.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So
Yeah, but neck
you're
beard.
Detective Grimoire.
At your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect, too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like.
Oh, thank
I
you.
won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know
Harper.
my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find the swamp to be your greatest challenge.
So, what's so challenging about something you mean? I love a challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations,
Ooh.
for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
I'm supposed to look to the past, right?
Discovered the boggy hat. That's not a creature. Where is? I don't think
Richard
so.
Remington founded Boggy's Bog when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. I'm losing my mind here. I'm starting to piece together the history of this place. Richard Remington founded Boggy's Bog when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorer 20 years ago. I don't get it. Seriously.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Richard Remington founded Boggy's Bog when Boggy was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
I don't get it.
No, sorry. Does they? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Kill.
Richard Remington founded Boggy's Bog when the swamp creature became a famous cartoon character. I'm losing my mind. Is Weybridge connected to the swamp's history?
Oh. There we go.
Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
Okie dokie. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted.
A shipwreck? In a swamp? Does that make any sense? And why is there a cafe growing out of the side?
Trash?
Predictably, a trash can. And I just can't resist taking a look inside. The glamorous life of a detective.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Once they throw it out, it's legally, you can legally take it. So that's why, if you're a criminal and the cops are looking into you, don't throw things away because then they can legally take it.
Hello, what's this? Just a piece of paper? Or something more sinister?
Alright, peek. Looks like designs for a buggy costume. What's going on here? Question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we found 2 of them so far. We found 2 and 5.
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
My office. Sign. Coils and Cove Fairground. Look, what is... now I have to look it up. Hold on, I have to write that down so I don't forget. Oh no, this is an awful time to be alive. Why has it gotta be me? Yeah, okay. Coils and Co. Fairground. Alright. I don't know. Something's her. I found in the text explains what. I found the costume design. I found the text explains what boggy. Oh no! There existed, smells like, it's showing me.
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burl's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in. That black and white photograph. I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here, and I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself. If I can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
Oh yeah. Oh! Detective Grimoire, Chapter 2, A Deadly Disguise. Continue.
I have something for you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on that office door.
It's an office door?
Office?
Oh! Who is that small child? Am I actually supposed to know who she is?
You're going to ask me about what I was doing last night.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening, and I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
True.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton staff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
Oh!
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too.
Oh, that's nice.
Anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
What are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how long is that?
I've worked in the swamp almost
60
as long
years.
as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make. The bog dog. He ate one nearly every day. A
Sounds
real
really
creature
gross.
of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Aw.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Thanks for your
Wait,
safety,
wait,
your food
take this
safety.
with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog. Swamp juice. Try it.
It looks like... It looks...
Gross.
Well, I'll try some later on.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday?
Yeah. Something suddenly burst into flames. Expired from the job. Told in the bogber. That's okay. After Hopper sold him a bog dog.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Hopper sold him a bog dog. Hopper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
I will.
Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Well, you know that I don't. Awesome.
I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
It was this.
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
You've left the food stocks outside the lockpick?
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
I don't know. Alright, let's go talk to... Get out of here. What's over here? Did I make... Oh! Hello!
Hey,
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
you weren't here yesterday.
Well, no. Did you miss me?
Oh, no, I only just arrived.
You're the detective, right?
I'm a detective.
So, that was your hat I saw blowing through here.
My hand!
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kind of dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry. You look better without it.
How
Aw.
do you know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
Oh, okay.
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary. Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Yeah,
Come
that's what
on,
swamps
You
are.
don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You would say that. You only just got here. You'll get sick of it.
Okay.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day. It's
Yeah.
impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. When you have a moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening, same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight.
Huh.
Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway. I even left my spare clothes here when I went home last night.
You left them here. By the gift shop.
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them.
Sweet,
I want
thanks.
them back. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
A pair of Sally's black leggings. Sally says someone played a joke on her since they are covered in slime, a strange liquid slime. Sally left these leggings in her bag and left the bag at the swamp. In the swamp last night. Yeah.
I have a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. You've never seen me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but...
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
Yes.
And making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
Interesting.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look. What on earth? This thing doesn't seem to belong here at all.
Oh, it has... Oh, what happened? Oh. I guess we're done playing for the night. So, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye!